Tonight, a new moms movement is gaining some momentum across Florida, and a lot of it is over what's happening in our kids' classrooms. They say it's not right. But as Fox 4's Katie LaGrone explains, these moms are not challenging the schools or the teachers. They're challenging other parents who are increasingly second-guessing them.
Who knew?
Politicians are crooks.
Who knew school board meetings
It's up to you
would become battlegrounds?
You belong on a national registry.
Who knew moms would become soldiers?
It's against the law to conceal your identity.
And who knew our children's classrooms would become targets of a 21st century culture war?
We tell you what you're going to teach them.
In response to conservative mom groups showing up to school board meetings fighting masks, race education, and most recently, books,
we want equity and equality.
meet the new wave of moms pushing back.
Just because there is a group of parents who are showing up and yelling the loudest and speaking with anger and vitriol does not mean that they are the majority.
Paulina Testerman and Angela Wynn are among the founders of Support Our Schools, a Sarasota-based group of moms born out of the mask fight last fall.
We were naive. We really thought this was just a one-issue group and we were going to fight for the safety of our students. And that ended up snowballing into the safety of all students. And why don't we have equity in our schools?
In a red county where masks and how to teach race has resulted in rowdy school board meetings and even threats against some school board members, these moms whose children attend public school are fighting against conservative rhetoric they believe undermines public education and attacks teachers.
We can't pander to parents that are extremists.
It's important to show that they're not the majority, that we are, that people do want inclusiveness, they want equity, they want truth in teaching.
Our mission is to fight the banning of books.
In Orange County, Jen Cousins, a self-described progressive mom, started Florida Freedom to Read, another grassroots born from seeds planted by moms pushing conservative agendas. In her district, one book, Gender Queer, has already been removed from the high school libraries for being too sexually explicit. 3 others are under review after complaints lodged by moms.
It goes right along the lines with the bill up in the House and Senate right now with Don't Say Gay. You know, that's what they're doing to books. And that's unacceptable.
They are all part of a growing national movement of blue moms countering the rallying cry of red.
We are the opposite of Moms for Liberty.
Julie Womack is with Red, Wine, and Blue, an Ohio-based national group working to mobilize and teach like-minded moms how to fight against book bans and questions over diversity in teaching. Womack's children are biracial. Her message to conservative mom groups, including Moms for Liberty,
To remove books and to remove discussions of race from their schools is that you're taking opportunities away from my child and imposing your values on my family.
Our response is welcome to the fight.
Tina Deskovich is a Moms for Liberty founder. Today, it's grown to 172 chapters across 33 states. On book bans,
I find that offensive. I don't think that anyone in our chapters is looking to ban books. As far as I know of, they are looking to vet books and pick books for their children that are age appropriate.
including All Boys Aren't Blue, a memoir of a Black LGBTQ activist. The book is just one her members have filed complaints about.
So is that book not appropriate for high school students?
I think parents and local communities need to decide that.
This is just another lesson that is age inappropriate.
Deskovich says transparency over school curriculum and finances are her group's next hot topics.
One of the books in the complaint was this book.
And likely next for these counter groups, too, who are preparing for what they believe is a long fight.
Is public education perfect? Goodness no. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. That's what we want to do, is we want to fight to make it better. But what we're not willing to do is throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Katie LaGrone, Fox 4.